Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back now from to Zanthyst Gaming. We're here on Challenge Rift 102 on the North America side, and we are running a a LON Archon Wizard. We're using Mantled Heal to proc damage outside of Archon form in combination with Paralysis and the Swami so that our Archon damage and resistance stacks carry over. We are also using Audacity in combination with the Black Hole for Cold Rune in order to make our explosions in Archon form do the majority of our damage. So we put on our buffs, we apply our Black Hole before we go into Archon. When we go into Archon and we just spam our Q button as we move through things. If you absolutely have to tag something that's out of your range, do that. But otherwise, just spam your Q, move through it. If something's not dying right away, punch it. And that's pretty much all there is to that. When you're outside of Archon form, you are going to be doing your channeling spell in order to get the Mantled Heal damage and kill things, as well as use your Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac in order to refresh the cooldown of your Archon. Every time you hit with a mana spending attack, it reduces one of your cooldowns by 1 second. So we're going to move through, we're going to channel, move, channel, move, channel, move, channel, like that as we move throughout the rift. And we'll go ahead and get it down. It's not too bad. Just make sure you follow the map and spam your Q button when you're in Archon form. Let's go on into it. There's the map. All right. So throw up our buffs right away. I'm going to pop into Archon form right away. I could throw up my slow time bubble. It's not that big of a deal. We do have a Rune of Primus on, so it does cause enemies to get stunned by the rune as we move through things. A little bit of extra toughness. Not really needed, though, as everything when you're in Archon form just dies anyway. So the extra toughness is not super duper needed. Here I'm going to punch as I spam in order to make sure he dies just a little bit quicker. Now I'm out of Archon form. I need to be channeling, moving. This is the pole that could potentially get you a death. So just move throughout the room as you channel. Otherwise, the things jump on you and it does get quite painful. So moving through as you channel helps alleviate that issue. You do have double teleport rune, so you can use that to move to things a little bit quicker if you know something's coming up, like a channeling pylon right there, for instance. I knew I wanted to get to it just a little bit quicker. So I did channel through those. Hopefully I don't eat those. Okay, I was just fine anyway, even with eating them. Yay! All right. Keep moving throughout the rift, and we want to get through that doorway, but we're kind of body blocked, so I'm going to fire through it while channeling and try to blow him up, grab his orbs, and move through. We'll get an explosion, but it looks like we're just fine. Keep spamming that Q as you move forward. We do have our channeling pylon, which reduces our cooldown on our Archon. So as soon as this ends, I'm going to want to throw out a black hole, and then I will reactivate my Archon, basically. So get out here, throw out my black hole, and then reactivate my Archon. Get that little extra boost of damage from the extra black hole damage. So black hole is going to make all my cold spells do more damage based on the number of targets I hit there. So by doing that before I go back into Archon, we're basically giving ourselves a little bit of a supercharged Archon form, right? Now I want to kill those guys over there as I kill these. And I want to kill those. So now I'm going to channel on my left click for my Mantled Heal to finish off that elite. And last time I did this, I was able to get that elite with the Archon form, so I must have been just a little bit slower this time around. I think it's because I got blocked at the door. So that's a little bit of an optimization thing you can do, but then hit your black hole before you channel again, or before you switch into your Archon mode again, and that'll give you that little bit of extra damage that is needed. It'll also increase the damage on your ray, but the most of your damage is coming from your explosion, right? And from your punching. But if you like miss an enemy and want to go back and tag it like there, that will give you that ability. All right, we're going to have an elite here. I'm going to try line of sight pull him into the next room because I don't want him to be over there. Kind of worked. Last time, again, I'm off by my timings just a little bit because last time I had the Archon to finish off that elite, and that would have helped out significantly there as far as time goes, but as long as we beat the time, that's all that really matters, right? So throw out my Archon, my black hole, and then my Archon again, spamming my Q as I move through things. It will also destroy those little impassable terrain elements, which is nice. And then we should have our Archon for the next elite, hopefully. Hopefully. If we move fast enough here. No, doesn't look like it. Feels bad, man. Yeah, all my timings are just a little bit off, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world because the Mantled Heal does a ton of damage. So it's kind of like a combination of an Archon build and a reverse Archon build at the same time, which is kind of cray-cray. But what can you do? All right, so we're just going to kind of teleport around here, and we want to make it down here to the next pylon, which is a conduit pylon. And we're just going to use that to finish off this last bad boy here. Get that Rift Guardian built up. Oh, that didn't quite push it. Must not have killed quite enough trash. Boy, all kinds of issues. That pushed it my last 2 times when I was getting the map, but that's fine. We can just use the Archon to move through enemies and get the Rift Guardian that way. Now we have a reverse Archon form here, so we can kind of just channel on him, taking quite a bit of damage, but I think we'll be okay. We do have a cheat death if we should need it, but I'm going to kind of move out of stuff anyway. And that is the Challenge Rift. My timings were really off. I had a lot of fights there where I should have had Archon form but didn't, and I had on the previous times. That was about 25 seconds slower than my previous one, which puts me way down the list, but it doesn't matter as long as I complete it. But if you are looking to optimize things, try to time your trash killing and Archon forms so that you have the Archon on the elites, and that will help you out quite a bit. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We are on Twitch as well. We start at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time starting this week, and I'm going to be going till 6 or 7 a.m., so it's going to be an all-night-long stream every day of the week, unless I have to take a day off for doctor's appointments or special things for my family. My wife started a increased hour shift at her work, so I have to shift my hours to accommodate. I'm also starting a summer job because I'm a teacher and my school year just ended. We're going to be moving as well, so I'm looking to try to transition into a little bit more of a full-time streaming setup with a part-time delivery thing. We'll see if we can get it going this summer. If we can get enough support, then that would be wonderful. If not, I will substitute and look for a new job next year. Either way, thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this challenge goes well for you, and we will see you guys next week. Enjoy your bounty cash. Bye YouTube, bye Twitch, bye Reddit.